Welcome to Wolves Weekly. I'm Barrett Henderson, Director of Media Relations here at Western Oregon University. Joined once again this week by Head Coach Arne Ferguson. Coach, it's fall weather, 2 days into the fall. It was crazy. We hit a window. Now it's cold and rainy out there.
Yeah, our game is pretty hot, and we're glad we're home. It's such a heated game, and it was a very telling tale at the end of the game. The amount of kids we play, we're still able to be fresh, and then it seemed like we were able to wear down Central in a very crucial time towards the end of the game to kick a field goal to win.
Yeah, 95 degrees and a whole lot of sun there on Saturday, first home game. Let's go ahead and jump right into the highlights. We'll go ahead and start here on the offensive side of the ball. And Coach, your offense a little bit slower, but that had a lot to do with the great Central Washington defense.
Yeah, Central Washington has a new system in place, more of a flex, man-free type concept that really makes your quarterback and receivers have to make tight plays, and they're very aggressive coming after your quarterback and still able to control the run also.
Yeah, that was a great first drive there to start the game by your offense, and then here Tyrell Williams turns a short first down catch into a 72-yard touchdown pass. And there's Tyrell showing his 200-meter speed.
Yeah, Tyrell had a really good day, GNAC Player of the Week for football, and his presence, his size, and also his speed. We just needed to keep giving him the ball to know that great things would happen, and did.
Yeah, Tyrell Williams with 3 touchdowns receiving on the day, the first Wolf to have that honor since Antoine Wafer did it last year during the 2013 season. Coach, here late in the game, obviously a crucial drive by your offense after Central Washington got the lead back, marches down the field and gets in field goal range, where here Jesse Correa makes the 32-yard game-winning field goal with just about 42 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, Jesse really has done really well, and then for him to come through in a clutch situation after a couple things didn't go his way early in the game was really a testament to how much we practice it, but also his mental concentration. And I was very confident that he'd be successful if he just got it close enough.
And Coach, we talk about Ryan Bergman and Tyrell Williams and Joe Harris all the time, Paul Revis, and your offense. But boy, this day really belonged to your defense, coming up with 3 turnovers on the day and just a whole bunch of good stops. Held Central Washington to 19 yards on the ground.
Yeah, Central Washington the previous week put up 48 points. Know they're very explosive, and we had to control their running back, number 22. He was very explosive and able to do that by how hard the D-line practiced and the linebackers, and really forced them into passing situations, and so we can able to get some turnovers.
Yeah, a couple interceptions there by Breon Moreno and then Craig Aikens, 36-34. Exciting home opener here in Monmouth. That's going to propel you right into this week, which we'll talk about Humboldt State. But again, Coach, your defense allowing only 58 yards on the ground the past 2 games. That defensive line and your linebackers are just playing stellar up front.
Yeah, and we'll need to continue that against a Humboldt coming in, but we're pleasantly surprised with the progress and also the progress of our twos. The first game, we didn't do as well as we'd like against the run, so they're starting to settle in a little bit, and there's a lot of new faces, so they're getting comfortable with each other, which is very important. Where they trust each other, that each one's going to be in their gap, and we're starting to see some results on that. But Humboldt's really going to push that to the limit with the running backs that they have, averaging over 200 yards rushing per game, and last game they scored 50 points also.
Yeah, this is the Humboldt's team that last year they were picked preseason favorites in the GNAC, went 0-11, but then this year, completely different team. You got a freshman quarterback, they're off to a 3-0 start. They beat Azusa Pacific the week after Azusa Pacific beat the number 2 team in the country, and they were number 14 at the time. And not only beat Azusa Pacific, but really beat Azusa Pacific.
Yeah, and really it's a testament to how competitive our conference is. Humboldt State a year ago played Portland State, had some guys get banged up, get hurt for the season, and really set them back, and also allowed other players to get significant playing time. So you're starting to see their team with those players back, and also the other players with significant playing time and a tremendous desire to be successful.
Coach, again, like you said, Tyrell Williams named the Great Northwest Athletic Conference Offensive Player of the Week. Tyrell with 5 catches for 119 yards, and 3 of those 5 catches went for touchdowns. he just had a monster day and really is coming into his own here in his senior year.
Yeah, Tyrell's worked hard. He's come a long ways. He's probably put on, I almost want to say, 30 pounds since he got here. And his speed, as you know, with his track is really improving. And his mental toughness and his physicalness is something that the average fan can't see, but it's really changed from last year to this year.
Yeah, Tyrell Williams now number 4 on the all-time receiving yards list here at WU. Another guy, we talk about him each week, Paul Revis, now number 1 again here in the conference after last week in all-purpose yards.
Yeah, for a redshirt freshman to come in and do that, it says a lot to his ability to keep practicing very hard, but also his talent. He's quick, he's fast, and he makes a lot of things happen that really are not there. And especially with punt return, he's always getting 6 to 7 yards in the positive, which really helped us with field position throughout a game.
And Coach, on Saturday, we had quite a streak come to an end here for Ryan Bergman. He had just, I can't think of the number off the head, but how many passes in a row he had without an interception, and he had a tough day on Saturday.
He did some really good things, and then also some things that normally just throws away. We're just trying to make things happen a little bit too much, and quarterbacks get in that situation at times, you know. And we're just glad we got out of the way and we're able to get a win, so we can keep moving forward. And he's going to play like he can rest of the season.
And let's talk a little bit about Jesse Correa, who missed an extra point and missed a somewhat short field goal there in the game, but then just has ice in his veins and hits that 32-yarder for the win. Well,
first of all, if you ask Jesse, which is a good thing, he hasn't missed anything all season. So when those bad things happen, all they need to focus on, we know he's going to get an opportunity to win a football game. We talk about that from day one and practice it, and to see him come through. And part of that drive also is Ryan Bergman hitting a redshirt freshman receiver 4th and 6 for a 12 to 14-yard gain in a critical situation. Because our O-line is not fully up to speed yet. We're excited to get that going here pretty soon. So Ryan had to make a little bit of extra plays, and then I believe he hit comma on a crucial 4th and 6 to allow us to keep moving the ball.
Well, Saturday night, 6 o'clock in Arcata, California, it'll be Western Oregon at Humboldt State. You can watch that one live on WuWolves.com, also live stats, and that'll be a 6 p.m. start on Saturday. Again, at Humboldt State. Coach, we wish you the best, and go get us a win.
Well, appreciate it. Thank you.
That'll do it for this week.